So my name is Elizabeth Copeland. I'm an academic advisor here at the University of Washington School of Art, History, and Design, and I'm also a working artist.
Are you a creative person?
I guess I'm a creative person. It's funny, you don't usually talk about yourself that way, but I studied art, and I guess one of my favorite things to do in my job, both as an academic advisor and an artist, is to come up with creative solutions to problems.
When did you find out that you're a creative person?
I think that we're all born as creative people. I think that that's part of something that we're born with as kids, our ability to use our imaginations and draw and be creative is just something that we are given. And I was lucky enough to have parents who really encouraged me to keep doing that. And he always told all of us to pick something that you love and learn to do it really well, and the money will follow. Your success will follow. So I think that helped us all feel confident picking something that we really liked to do.
So you think everyone is born with creativity? Is it someone more creative than the other?
I think we are all unique in our creativity, but I think that people use it in different ways. I don't think that it's just the artists and designers that are creative. I think everyone is creative in their own way, and some people utilize that part of their whole mind and body in more visually accessible ways than others. I think it's something any of us can hone at any moment, but you have to make a conscious choice about it.
Do you think creativity can be practiced?
I do, yeah. I think that if you put yourself into an environment where you have to react and think quickly on your feet in productive and innovative ways, you'll keep working that muscle and you'll get better at it. And whatever it is, whatever your practice is, I think you can hone that just by doing it often.
How do you practice on your own?
Well, it's hard right now because I have a new baby, but I had to give up my studio space to make room for my growing family. But what I've done is I have a little table set up in our dining room that has clay and drawing pencils and tools, and I have a little kiln. And so I have forced myself, even on tired days, to go sit at that table for even just 10 minutes every night and try to make something, because it's something that I don't want to lose. And it's just like when you've been working out and you take a couple weeks off, you have to start again. It's hard. You can do it, but it's hard to get caught back up. I don't want to lose my artistic muscles, so I build it into my day. And it's hard. You go through slumps. You go through weeks where you're I'm not making anything good. But that period of making really crappy work, you have to do that in order to make strong work someday.
Do you think our students are more creative than the other major of student, math major or business major?
Not necessarily. I think that art majors are exercising certain muscles, and math majors are probably exercising some different kinds of muscles. But if you look at someone like Albert Einstein, he was someone who listened to music and walked and drew and did all these things to try to work through these complex math problems and physics problems. And I think he attributes a lot of his abilities to all those things that he did. So I don't think there's one way to be creative. I think that it's living with an openness and an active mind, and it's seeking opportunities where you can help solve important problems that you feel passionate about.
As an advisor for the School of Art, how do you use your creativity on your job?
Oh man, well, you have to be quick on your feet, because every day you don't know who's going to come in and what they're going to need, and every student that I get to meet with has this whole life that they've brought in with them, that they've experienced. And so I think one of the most exciting parts of my job is that I get to meet new people every day who have amazing life experiences and have a unique perspective on their school experience that they're getting here. And so part of the beauty of my background in art and like my enjoyment of using my creativity is figuring out like how I can help them, because everybody needs help in different ways. So having like agility in those conversations where something might work really well for one student but not for the next. I think that's the cool part about being an advisor, is you have to be quick on your feet to be like, okay, this is not going in the direction that it should be. How can I help this person?
Do you have any advice for 2016 grads?
I think be open to doing new things. I think keep that curiosity that you had when you started school and that probably drove you to find some really interesting classes along the way. Keep that curiosity and use it as you move into new jobs and new experiences. And I would say don't be so scared about that first job that you get post-graduation, because it's a process. Just like everything you've done up until now has been a process in your life. This first step that you take after graduation can feel like it has some more weight to it, but the reality of it is it's just the next step in your journey. And so dive into something, give your whole heart to it, and then continually assess, is this what I should be doing? And if you feel like something is done, move on to the next thing. Keep that agility, keep your curiosity, and just work really hard. Something good will come of it.
I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the